Hi, I'm Rob from HopZine. Thanks for joining me for another video beer review. This time, I've got two beers, and it's all based on a news story that's been going around from the managing director of Estrella Galicia, and he's been calling out the makers of Madri as supposedly creating this supposedly Spanish lager, this Madrid lager, which it isn't. It's owned by Molson Coors and it's brewed in England. I'd love to tell you exactly where, but I don't know. I don't want to give off wrong information. So I'm going to take a look at these, see if the fake stuff is as good as the real stuff. Supposedly this was is supposedly a collaboration with a brewery that Molson Coors bought out in 2017 called La Sagra, I think, something like that. They were not even from Madrid; they're from Toledo. So it's not even a Madrid-based brand. I mean, anybody? I've been in Madrid. I don't remember lots of men in waistcoats and houndstooth caps. Anyway, let's get this open into a glass and see what we've got. 4.6% ABV. Football's just about to start. I'll drink some hopefully nice lager. I'm not holding that much up, but yeah, I want to see put them side by side and see. So I'll give you a little review of them on their own, and then I'll do a little comparison. So, beer in the glass. Pin bright, pale golden beer. Absolutely ice white. Head on it, swirl and sniff. Let's check out the aroma. Quite brisk. Carbonation looks very fine. Swirl and sniff. Let's check out the aroma. It's got that kind of. I make a lot of pizza dough. It smells like unproven pizza dough. Kind of wet dough. It's got a little grassy note. Kind of lemon. It smells really generic in a lot of ways, which I think a lot of people who drink this probably aren't that bothered about being a bit generic. What do you mean? I was drinking some, like a knockoff. What was it? It was like a Kronenberg knockoff from Aldi. It was cold. I was doing the barbecue. It served a purpose. Anyway, let's dive in. Cheers. Yeah, not great. The aftertaste is not great. It's very watery. There's not a hell of a lot of flavour to it. And this would be nice if it was absolutely freezing. Straight out of the fridge, but it's not. You need it absolutely freezing, I think, to make this at its best. Nothing. Just kind of like a carb. It's kind of like if you have fizzy water, that kind of like CO2 kind of like thing. And that's very kind of prevalent. A little bit of soft kind of grain kind of qualities, kind of like doughy grain. The back end is this kind of like a tang. It's not horrible, but it's just not very good. Yeah, I mean, there's not much to it really. I find it funny that the aftertaste is so it's quite a bit not very pleasant, and which makes it kind of surprising that this is such a popular brand at the moment. I'd say stick to any random shit supermarket rip-off. It's probably cheaper. It's not great. So that's Madri. Onto the true Spanish lager from Madrid itself, Estrella Galicia. This is 4.7. I've heard people, Simon from Real Ale Craft Beer, saying he claims that that's like the original Carling recipe. I can't see it being. But I guess there's only so many ways to make ropey lager, isn't there? So there might be certain levels of commonality. What hops do you use in a Spanish lager? I don't fucking clue. Cheap ones, I'd imagine. But then again, like Guinness made that horrendous citra-based beer. What a waste of hops. So, we've all been on holidays to Spain and drank cold lager. That's how it should be. But anyway, this, I guess the clarity is absolutely fantastic. I think it's got a little bit more of a golden hue to it. The carbonation, similar. Head, very similar. So, swirl and sniff. Let's check out the aroma. But that's got a lot more going on. It's got a hint of kind of banana, not in a good way. Kind of spices, maybe a hint of maybe hinted towards kind of coriander seed, and maybe not quite clove, but something a little bit like that. It's definitely got a lot more aroma. Hint of bubblegum. Yeah, smells all right. Hope it tastes better than the last one. Cheers. Yeah, it's better. That's got a real consistent flavour. It's got a lot more mouthfeel as well. It's still got a little. I mean, I love German lager. It's not a fucking patch on anything like that. It's got a gingerbread. Got a real like catches you back of your throat. Like getting airspray. I mean, mum was do her hair in '80s and airspray. You go in room and you get that back of your throat. I find it bizarre that these beers are so popular because I mean, come on, can just any like half decent. I'm not saying everybody has to be drinking Augustina, but I mean, come on, it's not even close. Not even close, quality wise. Yeah, taste the back end is, but it's not great. It's not great. I had higher hopes for this than the last one. Rough times. So football's just starting. England's probably last game when you. Let's see if that this is Slovakia game just starting, and it's gonna be England's last game. So this will be recorded. This will be put out much later after. Maybe England will go on to win the European Championships. I kind of doubt it. One thing this has got going for it. It's got a lot of mouthfeel. I ain't got any. It's kind of like quite well brewed. It's got a good kind of. It's very consistent. It is a watery like Madri, but there is that. I don't know why you'd come back for more. Once again, neither of these beers have repeat appeal. But you mean, just go for any, yeah. Maybe I need to look at some supermarket German beers because I said I love proper German Pilsner and Helles. And are those? And you see, I don't like Warstein, I'm saying that. But maybe that's a little thing to do. Get those German ones. Right. Not great. Side by side. Madri in the right hand. Estrella Galicia in the other. Yeah, that's definitely much better aroma. Simple, but it's definitely better. The Madri on the taste. Just watery. Drink it freezing cold and it might be. It's so fucking watery and insipid. Why would you? Yeah, it's just shit. I think freezing cold and then it's probably at its best. And the Estrella Galicia, it's got a lot more flavour. It's got a real. It's not bitterness. It's just a bit. It's got a really bad aftertaste. Right. It's a fucking draw. They're terrible. They're both really bad. I'm going to drink them because it's got football on, but both really unpleasant. Honestly, go with budget supermarket, kind of like knockoff brands. Go for whatever you want, but do not drink either of these. They're both absolutely garbage. That's real garbage, and that is fake garbage. But together, they are both absolute garbage. Do not bother. Do not waste your money, like I did, hopefully for your entertainment, on this absolute garbage. But yeah, terrible stuff. I'm not going to say one's. I'm not going to say one's better than the other because I think they're both equally as crap. But yeah, I can't even decide which to drink on the cheers anyway. Supposedly this one because it's a real one, but that's not really proven much, has it? So yes, Mr. Estrella Galicia, get out with your fucking your ivory tower because you're equally as shit as the fake one. So just I'm watching you. All right, shit house. Anyway, I'm Rob from HopZine. I hope it were worth it for those clickbait. I'm going to get some of that YouTube money finally, but anyway, see you next time. Cheers.